Those who have been around baseball long enough are familiar with the term bullpen by committee. But how about no-hitter by committee? Well, on one September night in 1993, the Reading Phillies did just that in Game 2 of an unusual doubleheader at Municipal Stadium.
Crazy day. It was near the end of the season. I had thrown 7 innings 2 days prior in my start. And 2 days later, a pitcher normally throws what is called a bullpen. Get some work in, get the kinks out, stretch your arm out. And we generally throw before the game. We come in, we shower, and then we get dressed and either go out in the stands and do a radar gun kind of help, or get dressed in uniform and sit and watch the game. As I was getting loose to throw my bullpen, Darryl Goodhart, who was the starting pitcher that day, was running sprints and getting loose, and he went down in the outfield with a hurt back. And he was laying face down. And so they came over. After looking at him a little bit, they made the assumption that he can't pitch. So Carlos Arroyo came over and said, "Craig, I know this is crazy, but you're on your bullpen day. Do you think you could go out and throw an inning or two? And then we'll just have to go to the bullpen right away." And I did feel good, no stiffness, and I said, you know what, we'll go out and do it.
Holman was perfect, striking out 1 in 2 innings of work before giving way to the bullpen. Greg Brown was flawless for 2 more innings, and Toby Borland retired all 3 batters he faced before Ricky Bottalico entered in the 6th inning with perfection still on the line.
I remember him walking the batter and us looking at each other and going, you know, there goes the perfect game, but he ended up completing the no-hitter.
The no-hitter was the first in the 61-year history of the Eastern League to be spun by a quartet of pitchers.
It was a little different. We stood up and shook each other's hand in the dugout, and then we went out and jumped on Bottalico and shook his hand. But it was neat to be a part of because it was shared. I still talk to Greg Brown. I've talked to Toby a couple of times, and occasionally I talked to Rick, who's active down in Philadelphia. And it was something that the 4 of us shared. It wasn't a single person accomplishment. So I thought it was kind of neat to be a part of a 4-person no-hitter.
4 pitchers and a no-hitter, one of Reading's many golden moments.